Welcome to this guided meditation to take you on a journey to a place unlike any you've ever experienced before. Join me and connect to your highest self and guidance. Before we begin, find yourself a comfortable place and space where you will ideally not be disturbed for the duration of this meditation. And then, when you feel ready, take a slow, deep breath in and gently breathe out. And again, breathing in and breathing gently out. There is nowhere that you need to be, nothing to accomplish, nothing to solve, and nothing to fix. For these next few moments, simply allow yourself permission to arrive, to be here exactly as you are. Feel the surface beneath your body supporting you completely. Notice that the earth is already holding you. You don't have to carry yourself for a little while. You are safe and supported. You are welcome here. Take another slow, nourishing breath. And as you exhale, imagine the day gently flowing away from you. Every responsibility, any conversations, any unfinished thoughts. There will be time for all of that later. For now, simply breathe. Bring your awareness to the very top of your head and imagine a warm and peaceful wave of relaxation beginning there. It feels like liquid sunlight, soft, gentle, and comforting. This warm light begins to flow across your scalp, relaxing every tiny muscle. Your forehead smooths effortlessly, and the space between your eyebrows softens. Your eyes become comfortably heavy, and the muscles surrounding them release. Your cheeks relax, your jaw unclenches, and your tongue rests peacefully inside your mouth. Even the tiny muscles around your ears soften. Feel your entire face becoming wonderfully peaceful. Now that warm wave begins flowing down into your neck, releasing any tension that you've been carrying. Into your shoulders, imagine them becoming heavier, softer, and melting downward with every breath. Perhaps you didn't even realize how much they had been holding. Allow them now to let go. The warmth continues down through your upper arms, your elbows, forearms, your wrists, and your hands, all the way to your fingertips. Your arms now feel pleasantly heavy, warm, and completely relaxed. Bring your awareness back to your breathing. Notice how it has naturally slowed. There is nothing to force and nothing to control. Your breath already knows exactly what to do. Feel as your chest gently rises and falls, and your heart is beating steadily, quietly, faithfully. Allow your heart space to soften. as though every breath creates a little more room there, more openness, more kindness, more peace. The warmth now flows through your upper back, your shoulder blades, your spine, your ribs. Every muscle that surrounds your lungs relaxes. Feel your stomach soften completely, and allow your belly to rise naturally as you breathe. There's no need to hold it in. No need to brace yourself. Only softness and ease. Your lower back relaxes, and you feel your hips grow heavy. And your pelvis settles comfortably as every breath you take invites you deeper. Now the wave of relaxation moves into your thighs, large muscles releasing completely. You feel your knees soften and your calves relax. Your ankles loosen up and your feet become warm and heavy, comfortable, finally reaching every little toe. Your entire body now rests in complete relaxation. Nothing needs your attention, and nothing asks anything of you. You may simply rest, simply breathe. Imagine now that somewhere nearby you begin hearing the faint sound of wind. Not an ordinary wind, a gentle breeze that carries tiny chimes, soft, almost musical. The sound seems familiar somehow, as though you've heard it long ago, perhaps in a dream or somewhere beyond a memory. With every breath, the sound grows slightly clearer. It's inviting, welcoming, and peaceful. A gentle silver light begins appearing around you. It surrounds your entire body like the glow of early dawn, warm and comforting and protective. This beautiful light slowly lifts you, not your body, only your awareness. You begin to float effortlessly, light as a feather, carried gently upon this glowing current. There is no fear here, only trust, only curiosity. You drift peacefully through an endless sea of soft light. Time seems to disappear. Moments lose their meaning, and everything becomes wonderfully quiet. Gradually, far ahead, something begins to appear. Floating peacefully between two enormous emerald cliffs lies an island suspended in the air. It is not attached to the earth below, and it is not touching the clouds above, simply existing and held effortlessly within this vast, peaceful sky. As you drift closer, its beauty begins revealing itself. Magnificent waterfalls flow gently upward from beneath the island. Instead of falling, they rise, gracefully disappearing into the sky above, sparkling like ribbons of liquid crystal, gentle mist surrounding them. Each droplet catches the light like tiny diamonds. The floating island itself overflows with life. Ancient trees arch gracefully toward one another. Their silver trunks spiral upward like living sculptures, and thousands of flowering vines cascade from their branches. Some blossoms glow softly, and others shimmer with changing colors. Every few moments, their petals gently open, as though breathing with the rhythm of the universe itself. The air feels alive, warm and pure and filled with peace. As you arrive, a graceful stone pathway slowly unfolds before you. One smooth stone after another gently appears beneath your feet, almost as though the garden itself has been waiting for you. You take your first step. The stone feels pleasantly warm beneath you. Your second and your third step. Each footstep produces the faintest musical tone, delicate and crystal-like. The entire bridge seems alive and is welcoming you home. As you reach the island, you pause. Before you stretches the hidden garden of peace, and it is unlike any place you've ever imagined. The grass is impossibly soft. Its color shifts gently between emerald, jade, and hints of turquoise as the light dances across it. Tiny glowing flowers bloom wherever your gaze lingers, as though the garden is responding to your awareness itself. Nearby, strange butterflies float slowly through the air. Their wings appear to be made from transparent crystal. Instead of flapping, they seem to drift effortlessly upon currents of light. Every movement leaves behind shimmering trails that slowly dissolve into sparkling dust. Gentle creatures no larger than songbirds perch among flowering branches. Their feathers resemble flowing silk, and they sing melodies unlike earthly birds. Soft harmonies that seem to quiet every remaining thought inside your mind. You continue walking slowly, wonderfully slowly, for there is nowhere to hurry. Every step reveals something new. Flowers, larger than your hands, gently sway despite there being almost no breeze, and their fragrance is delicate. Hints of wild berries, fresh rain, honey, soft citrus blossoms, and something impossible to describe. A scent that somehow feels like peace itself. Nearby is growing an orchard unlike anything you've seen before. Its trees bear luminous fruits in shades of soft ruby, golden amber, deep violet, and pale sapphire. Their skins glow faintly from within, as though they are filled with living starlight. One piece of fruit catches your attention. It seems almost to smile at you. You gently allow yourself to reach toward it, feeling its warmth in your hand. You take a small bite. The flavor is extraordinary, sweet, refreshing, comforting. It tastes somehow like joy, like gratitude, like coming home after a very long journey. A gentle warmth spreads through your entire body, and every cell becomes just a little lighter, just a little brighter. You smile without even realizing it, and somewhere deep inside you begin to understand that this garden doesn't simply exist. It welcomes, it nourishes, and it remembers every soul who arrives here. Ahead, Through graceful and flowering arches, you notice something extraordinary waiting quietly in the distance. You begin to walk toward it, slowly and curiously, peacefully. As you continue walking, the garden grows quieter. Not empty, not silent, yet peacefully still. The melodies of the birds become softer, and the gentle chimes of the breeze seem a bit farther away. Even the glowing butterflies drift more slowly here, as though everything within this part of the garden understands the sacredness of what lies ahead. The flowering arch opens into a wide circular clearing, and you pause, your breath naturally slowing. Before you stands the most magnificent tree you have ever seen. Its trunk is wider than a great house, and its bark appears woven from flowing ribbons of silver, pearl, and soft gold. The surface gently pulses with warm light, as though the tree itself possesses a living heartbeat. Its enormous branches stretch gracefully outward in every direction, forming a vast canopy above the clearing. From every branch hang thousands upon thousands of luminous blossoms. Some glow with gentle emerald light, and others shimmer in shades of rose, lavender, turquoise, amber, soft sapphire. Every blossom seems to radiate a peaceful energy of its own. Whenever one petal slowly drifts from the branches, another quietly blooms. The tree remains forever full, forever alive, forever giving. You instinctively know that this tree has stood here for countless ages, watching, protecting, and welcoming every soul who has ever found this hidden place. Around its roots, delicate streams of crystal clear water flow in graceful circles. The water makes no sound. It simply glides, perfectly smooth, reflecting not only the garden around it, something deeper. And as you look into the water, you don't simply see your reflection. You see your own peaceful nature, your own quiet heart, the part of you untouched by fear, untouched by worry, and indeed untouched by the noise of everyday life. You smile gently, perhaps for the first time in a long while, and you recognize yourself completely. Near the base of the tree rests a smooth, circular seat formed naturally by the living roots. It seems to have been waiting patiently, as though it somehow knew that you would arrive today. You walk toward it slowly and notice as every step feels lighter than the one before. The air itself seems filled with kindness, and you gently take a seat. The living roots beneath you feel warm, comforting and supporting every part of your body. Take a slow breath in, and as you exhale, allow your shoulders to soften even more. There is nowhere to go now, nothing to discover, nothing to become. Simply be here. The tree above you begins to glow a little brighter. Its blossoms gently sway, although there is no wind. And a soft golden light slowly descends from the branches, like thousands of tiny stars floating downward. One by one, they settle gently upon your shoulders, and your hands, and your heart, and your forehead. As each tiny light touches you, it dissolves effortlessly into your body, bringing with it peace, clarity, compassion, healing. Not because anything about you is broken, instead, because every living thing sometimes benefits from being gently reminded of its own wholeness. Feel this warm light flowing through your entire body. Your mind becomes spacious, open, and quiet. Your breathing slows even further, and you begin noticing something extraordinary. The tree is breathing with you. As you inhale, its branches gently rise, and as you exhale, they softly settle. The two of you are breathing together perfectly, naturally, and in harmony, as though there has never been truly any separation. Feel yourself becoming part of this living garden, not an observer and not a visitor, a participant. The flowers, the streams, the birds, the butterflies, the gentle breeze, and the ancient tree, and you, all expressions of the same beautiful life. Rest here now, simply breathing, simply being. Above the tree, the sky begins changing, not dramatically, almost imperceptibly. Soft ribbons of light drift gracefully overhead, colors unlike anything we have on Earth. Gentle hues that seem to move beyond names. Each ribbon flows like slow-moving silk across the heavens. As they pass overhead, they cast delicate waves of color across the garden below. The blossoms respond, opening a little wider and glowing a little brighter. The streams begin reflecting these colors. Even the butterflies shimmer with new radiance. The entire garden seems to awaken to an even deeper beauty. Without thinking, you gently lift your eyes far above the garden, beyond the floating waterfalls, beyond the ribbons of light. A brilliant presence slowly reveals itself. Not a sun, nor a moon, or a star, and yet somehow all three at once. It radiates an indescribably gentle light, not bright enough to overwhelm, only warm enough to embrace. You feel its presence long before you understand it. Ancient, infinite, loving, and of course patient. It asks nothing from you. It simply shines. The light begins gently flowing toward you, not rushing or demanding, simply arriving. It reaches the top of your head, softly entering through your crown and moving down like warm liquid light, flowing through your mind, quieting every remaining thought and flowing into your heart, softening every place that has felt weary, flowing through your chest, your stomach, your arms, your hands, your hips, your legs, your feet, until your entire body is glowing with this same peaceful radiance. You realize this light has never been truly separate from you. It has always been here, waiting patiently beneath the surface. You simply became quiet enough to notice. Now allow yourself to rest. If a feeling comes, welcome it. If an image appears, allow it. If a memory rises, receive it gently. If a word forms in your heart, listen. And if nothing comes at all, that too is perfect. There's nothing to force or to seek here. Simply remain here, breathing the ancient tree held by the hidden garden, bathed in quiet light, and receiving exactly what your heart is ready to receive. As you continue resting, you become aware of something beautiful. The garden itself seems to be smiling, not with a face, with its presence. The blossoms glow softly, and the butterflies continue their peaceful dance. The birds sing gentle harmonies in the distance, and the streams quietly circle the roots of the ancient tree. Everything feels profoundly alive. Everything belongs, including you. Take one more slow, deep breath. Allow gratitude to arise naturally within your heart. Not because you should, simply because it wishes to. And quietly, deep within yourself, you begin to sense that it is almost time to begin the journey home. A gentle breeze moves through the branches above you, and the blossoms softly sway, one by one. Tiny glowing petals begin drifting gracefully towards the earth, some settling gently between the flowing streams, others dance slowly through the air around you. One lands softly in the palm of your hand. You look down at it. Its gentle light pulses quietly, like a tiny heartbeat as you hold it. You sense that this little blossom carries something with it, a reminder, a quiet promise that no matter where life leads you, no matter how busy the world becomes, this peace remains within you. This garden is not somewhere that you must search for. It lives within your heart. Whenever you become still, you will always know the way back. You smile softly, and then, with gratitude, you place the glowing blossom gently over your heart. Instantly, the warm light dissolves into you, becoming a part of you forever. Very slowly, you rise from the living roots of the ancient tree, and you place one gentle hand upon its beautiful trunk. Its warmth meets your touch, its peaceful heartbeat once again flowing quietly beneath your fingertips. Without words, you offer your gratitude, and somehow you feel the tree offering gratitude in return. Not for what you have done, simply for your presence, for choosing to come, for remembering. You begin walking slowly away from the great tree. There is no sadness, only a quiet knowing you are not leaving this place behind. You are instead carrying it with you. The crystal streams continue their graceful circles, and the luminous blossoms glow gently beneath the peaceful sky. The birds continue to sing their delicate harmonies, and glass-winged butterflies drift effortlessly through ribbons of golden light. Everywhere you look, life moves with quiet grace. The hidden garden feels alive in every direction. As you continue walking, you notice the details that you had not seen before. Tiny mosses are sparkling like little emerald stars beneath ancient stones. Delicate vines wrap lovingly around the trunks of silver trees, and small animals emerge curiously from flowering bushes. Gentle fox-like creatures with flowing white fur watch peacefully as you pass. Tiny deer, no taller than your knees, step silently through the grasses, their antlers shimmering like living crystals. And nearby, a family of luminous birds gathers around a shallow pool, their feathers changing colors with every movement. When they lift into the air together, they leave behind soft ribbons of light that slowly dissolve into the breeze. The scent of flowering blossoms once again fills the air. Hints of honey, fresh rain, sweet berries, and warm earth. Every breath reminds you of how deeply alive this place feels. You continue walking through graceful arches woven through flowering vines. The petals softly brush against your shoulders as you pass, almost as though the garden itself is bidding you farewell, or perhaps until next time. Ahead, the beautiful stone pathway begins appearing for you once more. One warm stone after another, leading gently towards the edge of the floating island. You pause one final time, turning back and looking across the hidden garden of peace, the waterfalls still flowing upward into the endless sky. The ancient tree glows peacefully in the distance. The blossoms shimmer, the birds sing, and the entire garden radiates quiet love. Take a slow, deep breath, allowing yourself to memorize this feeling. Not every detail, only the feeling, because feelings are what find their way home with us. As you step onto the first stone, the gentle silver light that brought you here begins to surround you once more. And with each peaceful step, the island grows slightly farther away, yet somehow it feels closer than ever. You realize now the journey home is not about leaving. It's about remembering. The final stone beneath your feet slowly fades into light, and you feel yourself becoming wonderfully weightless once more, floating effortlessly, carried gently upon currents of peace. The floating island slowly becomes smaller in the distance. Its waterfalls shimmer like threads of silver, and the great tree glows softly beneath that endless sky, until eventually the hidden garden disappears into light. Not gone, only resting and waiting patiently whenever you wish to return. Your awareness now begins drifting gently back to your physical body. There's no hurry. Allow this to happen slowly and naturally, comfortably, and to become again aware of your breathing. Slow, easy, peaceful. Feel the gentle rise and the fall of your chest, and notice the surface beneath your body, supporting you, holding you in safety. Take a slightly deeper breath in, and as you exhale, imagine that peaceful light from the hidden garden settling gently and firmly into your heart, not fading or disappearing, simply becoming a part of who you are, a quiet place within you that you can return to whenever life asks too much. Before we come fully back into our bodies, take a moment and rub your hands together, palms facing each other, creating some heat. Place your charged palms over your eyes, cupping your eyes and letting the healing energies enter your cells. Then, gently move your hands over your ears, once again letting the healing energy and the heat inside. Now gently move your hands to the back of your neck and let the remaining healing energies sink into your physical and other bodies as well. Finally, when you feel ready, bring your hands to your belly, to your heart, or into prayer position as you feel most comfortable, and give thanks for this experience that we've just gone through, for any messages received in this meditation, and for the deep and powerful connection we've received here. I'll give you a moment to say your gratitude. When you feel you are complete, gently begin to bring movement back. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Gently roll your shoulders slightly and take a deeper breath in. And exhale slowly. And take another deep breath, this time inviting a little more energy back into your body. Feel as the life returns to your muscles and wiggle your fingers intentionally, very softly. And now your toes. Maybe rotate your wrists or your ankles. If it feels comfortable, allow yourself a slow stretch. Nothing hurried, only what feels good. And as awareness continues returning, notice the sounds around you, the room that you are in, the temperature of the air, the feeling of clothing against your skin. Take one final deep breath in, holding it for just a moment. And slowly release. Allow a gentle smile to find its way to your face, because something within you feels just a little lighter, a little quieter, and a little more at peace. Know that that hidden garden of peace is never truly far away. It waits patiently within your heart, ready to welcome you back whenever you choose to return. And when you feel completely ready, slowly and gently allow your eyes to open. Welcome back. Blessings for a beautiful rest of your day or night, and I will see you beautiful souls in the next one. Namaste, sleep well, and much love.